Pulp Fiction is a game really like no other out there at the moment. I would say it's on its surface pretty simple, but actually there's an awful lot of layers and depth to it. I think it's a game that is going to get an awful lot of love, and I'm just going to do my best to explain the rules and the things that you're going to be aiming for. So the main objective of the game is these 5 modes here. So you've got Briefcase Boogie, Pawn Shop Panic, Roll Scene, Cast Chaos, and Pulp Fiction Frenzy. So I'm just going to talk you through each 5 of these things. So Briefcase Boogie and Pawn Shop Panic are the 2 multi-balls that are immediately available in the game. So Briefcase Boogie is this lane here. So you've got 3 targets in this lane. You can see one's already up at the back and the front 2 are down. If I press the start button, then the other 2 will pop up. So you're going to hit the 3 inline targets, and then you're going to get the ball in the back there to lock the first ball, and then a second, and then a third, and then it will start a multi-ball. And then within the multi-ball, I'll explain those when I play. The second multi-ball is the pawn shop one. There's these 3 targets. You can see this one up, but the others will pop up. You hit these targets down, and then you get the 3 locks in. There's a little hole in the back there in order to, and you can see this green ones here. Lock 1, lock 2, lock 3. You get 3 balls in there, and it will start another multi-ball. In order to get these 2 tasks completed, you've actually got to complete the multi-balls. You've got to get the super jackpots in those multi-balls, which is actually the most difficult part of the game, I think you'll find. And it's going to be a real challenge. I'm almost definite I won't do either of them today, but I'll show them and try and complete them, obviously. Roll Scene is the next one, which is your main modes in this game, and the thing that we are going to mainly focus on. So your Roll Scene are these 1, 2, 3, 4 scenes here: Twist Contest, BMF Wallet, Gold Watch, and Clean the Car. The way that you do it is you hit this little target down here that says Roll Scene, which is an incredibly important target because actually hitting that target down gets you an outlane ball save as well. And then once you get it in there again, then it will start your mode. You do that for all 4 of those modes, and then there's a 5th mode called the Shot, which is like a mini wizard mode as well. So, you know, along the way, it's not just those 4 modes, it's the Shot as well, which hopefully we'll get a chance to show you as well. If you make it to the Shot, then you will get Roll Scene lit down here. The next one is Cast Chaos. Cast Chaos, I would say, out of the 5 of these modes, is probably the easiest. Basically, what you're doing is you're trying to get the ball into this scoop 5 times in order to light all of the characters here: Jules, Mia, Jimmy, Mr. Wolf, and Vincent. So if you get into that hole 5 times, then you'll light each of them. Now there's a bit of complexity with that. If you manage to do all 5 and then shoot it back into this scoop, then the cast chaos will start. The thing is, if you get 4 of them and drain your ball, then they're all gone, unless you get this little target here when that is flashing, when it says hold cast, in which case they will hold over between balls. And then Cast Chaos is another multi-ball. It's a higher value multi-ball than the other 2. Really nice multi-ball to get to. Hopefully we'll be able to show you that as well. And then finally, Pulp Fiction Frenzy is basically these red targets here, these 3 targets in the middle, and these 2 targets here, these red arrows. Each completion of each bank will add a letter to Pulp Fiction. So you'll see. And this normally just happens kind of as you're playing. You know, it'll bounce into them and you'll get some letters. And if we get near, then I might then focus on going for those targets in order to like Pulp Fiction Frenzy. And that's it. That's your main objective of the game. There's other little things along the way, but that's basically the main focus. As well as that, we have the ability to do the big kahuna bonus. So as you may have seen here, so when I pointed before to the whole cast, these 2 targets here are the big kahuna bonus targets. They are perhaps the most important targets in the entire game, and when you see big scores in the tens of millions or 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s and millions, it's because of these targets. Basically what they do is hitting both of these targets will light your big advanced big kahuna bonus, this red light here. And you see if you hit this, then it will lock in a 2x playfield multiplier. Then they will start flashing again, and you can hit the 2 targets again, and then hit this target again. It will go to 3x, 4x, 5x. I think 5x is the top. It's either 5x or 6x. And that's the entire playfield that is multiplied. So a lot of the strategies, and the strategy that I'm going to show you is to focus in on that, really going for those playfield multipliers and playing the role scenes, because there's huge value in the scenes, in these modes here, especially clean the car, but all of them, there's real big points in them. And if you can get them at a high value, because you've got the playfield multiplier going, and collect the end bonus that you get, which again I'll show you, then you can score tens of millions of points in those modes. So I think that that's the optimum strategy. Actually, I think that bigger scores will happen than doing that than actually playing all the way to wizard mode. But we'll have a go at showing both. That's basically Pulp Fiction. There are a couple of other bits. I explained the bonus multiplier in another video, so I won't do that again. There is also this drive fast little extra bit of mode with the spinners, and I'll explain that during gameplay. But that's the game. It's fairly simple in comparison to, say, like a Godzilla or a Rush, you know, which have these insane complexities of levels, but actually being able to do it is genuinely going to be so as hard, if not harder, than some of these games that have got these, you know, hour games. You know, a 20-minute game on this is going to be a real challenge. So we'll give it a go.
Come on, let's get in character.
Okay, from the skill shot, you can actually hold the left flipper down, and it will come back around and you make a shot and it's worth 100,000. But actually, I think the normal plunge, especially if you're going for the really big scores, is probably better, because you want to try to hit those characters in the middle on the scoop, and also you want the chance at the big kahuna bonus off of the pop bumpers. So there we go. My left target there of the big kahuna bonus was made.
We're gonna be cool.
Nice. Okay, let's try and hit this target down. The roll scene.
Cool.
That's a double danger. Not the best start. There we go. And like I said, so that's so unbelievably important, because as you can see, hitting that target down has lit my ball save there, which is the first thing that everybody should be doing, because that.
So just take us through that again. Why am I hitting that? What?
Because
the ball save?
all I did then was hit this target. There was a little target
Yeah.
that was down here. In hitting that target,
Okay.
gives me my ball save.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's massive, absolutely massive, because this is a drain monster. Do you know what I mean? So having a ball save is really crucial. Now, it's not always going to be on the left. Each time it hits, I think, a pop or a sling, it will alternate between lanes.
That gives you a 50% chance.
Exactly, 50% chance. And the thing is, now, if I manage to get through this scene and then get that target up again, then the other one will light as well, and then you're really sweet. This is backhandable, so I'm going to have a go at doing it, but it's really hard. I've had much more success off the forehand, but we will see. We'll have a go. There we go. Right, so the first mode that we're going to play is Twist Contest, which is the pop bumpers. Basically, you're hitting the spinners to get the ball back up into the top lanes to get into the pop bumpers. There we go. And that is also giving me another character as well. So the most important shot on this game is the orbits. If you can find the orbits on Pulp Fiction, then there's a good chance you're going to do well. That was nice as well, another character. Now obviously I haven't actually collected those characters yet, but I've lit them. Right, and as you heard there, I had a nice call out that said, Big Kahuna. Cool. Right, and that's what I'm going for this magnet, if you can see, yeah? So, that was a bit of a sequence of events then. What I got was So I'd already had the left target lit, as you can see, it's solid, and it just hit this target here. And then you got a call out that said Big Kahuna, and then so once it does that, then this one lights, and that is your 2x multiplier. Now, the way that this bottom of this playfield is made, you can't really post pass. It's very, very hard. But the shats, as we've seen on that other video, is really nice. So I'm going to shats across and try and hit this target here in order to get my 2x playfield multiplier going. Now, as well as that, the scene is still running. But as you can see, the timer has stopped. This would keep going. As long as I don't hit another switch, this mode will keep going. And that is the same for everything in this game. You can stop everything just by trapping up, and it's not rushed. So there will be points in this game where it's inciting you to hurry up, and actually you don't need to. So just take your time with it. Right, here we go. Okay, that's another character. A few more pop bumpers as well. This is nice. Some good pop action. Really nice. Right. So what this little hurry up, this is what I was talking about. So at the end of the scene, can you see in the bottom right hand corner of the display, it said, before it said status report, it said 485,000 points. That is what this single shot is worth, which is massive. All right, and look,
you've got 2 seconds left.
Yeah, I've only got 2 seconds left.
So basically hits.
Yeah, so
this shot.
I'm almost definitely not going to make this shot. But if I made that shot before the timer went, then I would get 485,000 as an end collect. I've already got 400, and what it is it's a collection of the entire points that you've earned in that scene. But obviously, if I had my 2x bonus as well, then it would be 485 times time. So it'd be a 1,000,000 point shot. Do you know what I mean? So this is why you play it this way. It's huge. We'll see if I can do it. So still, no switch has been hit. So there we go. I've got a shot at it. I actually do have a shot at it.
And you can see there, because the switch hasn't been hit, Craig still has 2 seconds.
That's right. Here we go. And I've knocked it out. But, you know, you get the idea. You get the gist of it. So each mode has got this little bonus thing at the end where you can collect your entire score again. Right. I've got 3 characters. They're flashing. They're not solid. So if I lose my ball now and I haven't locked in the character, then
you've got to cash it in by hitting this shot.
Yeah. But let's go for the 2x first. Oh. Not having much luck with this at the minute, but it's all good. Right. That's good. Yep. Okay, that's the first lock of the pawn shot multi-ball. So I'd hit those targets down, the lock was lit, I didn't intentionally do that, but that's my first lock. Right, so now I actually, and this is probably another decent strategy, is I now get another skill shot, so I could get another character at the top, you know, in theory. You know, I'm not guaranteed it, but I've got a chance at it. There we go. So that's 4.
Self-preservation is an instinct you possess.
Now, like I said, if I drain now, I lose them all. Oh, so close. All right.
So you've got a decision to make here. Either go for Big Kahuna bonus, or the cast.
That's right.
The casting.
I can do either. I'm trying to play a gamble. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Oh. Nope. Whew. You see that centre post there? You can use it.
Got it on camera.
Nope. Right. Nope. There we go. And you get a little ball save as well there, which is very nice. So just in case you drain straight away. So as you might have seen there on the bottom of the playfield, the bottom displays, it said 2x, and I've got it at 2x.
And you can also see that it says 2x just here. It's highlighted.
Yeah, at the back.
Kahuna
Now,
bonus.
obviously, 2x only lasts for the length of my ball. At the end, I've got to do it all again. So now what I really want to do is try and play Cast Chaos. So try and hit the spinner. There you go. That's all 5.
Go make yourself a drink and I'll be down.
Now if I can get in the hole, we are in business. Remember, I'm on a double danger. Okay. And I drained.
Oh, that's such a shame. That's such a shame.
And that's the risk of it. And I think that is what this game is. You know, it is a risk game. I had it all there, all lined up. My score was about to go nuts, and then I drained. And now I have to try it all again. And we were saying before, wasn't it? It definitely feels like it's a one-ball game. You can do it all on one ball. So it's like, that's not 800,000 is not a bad start. Obviously, it could have been a whole lot more. But now I just try and do it again. And I only had it at the playfield multiplier at 2x. I'm still going to be hitting the spinners anyway to get back up there. So it's like, it's not the end of the world.
And just to reiterate the point, all the cast members were flashing. Had Craig have locked it in on there, well, he would have actually started the multi-ball.
Yeah, that was it. So all in one.
Yeah, so he didn't really need to lock them in. Had he have got 3 of them and then hit the target up near the pop bumpers, it would have been cast held, and the 3 that he'd banked would have carried over to this ball.
So it was a super risky strategy. Super risky way of playing it. But I think actually it's not too risky, because you're going to be hitting the spinners anyway. You're going to be going up there anyway. That's part of this strategy and how it works. So, you know, it's the way I think most people will play it. Like, banking it in is the safe way. But if you want a really big score anyway, you need to be going back up top and getting your playfield multiplier. So. Right, here we go then. There's one target. Okay, first character, Vincent.
Race car, right? You got him in a red.
So the reason that came round was because I hit this drive fast. So basically, if you roll over a lit lane here, so if I rolled over that 3 and then shoot this, it will come all the way around, and it's awarding you miles per hour rather than it stopping like that. You see, and if you make it up to, I think it's 146 miles per hour or something like that, then you get an extra ball. Okay, so I've got my gun bonus lit as well. I'm still just trying to get up top, collect these characters, trying to get my big kahuna bonus. Just keep hitting the spinners, keep hitting up those lanes, trying to be as accurate as I can with it. I think this is the way I'm going to be playing it. So I've got 2 now. Ooh, close. All this time I've not hit that big kahuna target there on the left hand side. That's what I'm really going to go for as well. Just keep trying to get up there. There we go, it's third character.
Why do you feel it's necessary to yak
Mia.
in order to become
So 2 more to go. There's the big kahuna target. So if I get the ball on the left hand side, I'll go for this target again. Ball on the right, I'll go back up to the top to try and get the last character. There it is.
Well done.
Cool. Okay, one more. There we go. And that's all 5 again, so I've got a shot at it again in order to play this Cast Chaos multi-ball. If I can. There we go.
Yes.
I'm tired. I can use a foot massage.
Nice. And
Well
now I'm
done.
playing this at 2x as well, so the 2 times the value of what the normal multi-ball would get me. So this is nice.
Well, I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
They look like a couple of dorks.
So collected all those cast members, and now what we're doing is we're hitting these 4 payoff shots. You can see they're all lit with these color changing LEDs. So I'm trying to do that. There's one. Still got 2 balls going. Okay, last one. Backhand? No. I'm not good enough at that at the minute. Survive. That was nice. Nice little separation. Right. Just one to go. Let's hit it. That was nowhere near. And, oh, we survived. That was a bit closer. Survived again. Oof, 3 in a row. Need to hit it now. Oh, come on. Yeah, come on. Oh, backhand. Oh. Okay. So that was Cast Chaos, which, as I said before in that video, so I'm up to 3 million now, which is good. And I've lit Cast Chaos. So I'm 1/5 of my way through the game. And as I said, that was the easiest bit. You know, so anybody saying it's really shallow and that's rubbish. That's absolute rubbish. There is so much to this game that is going to be a real challenge for players to accomplish.
You got yourself an extra ball, though.
Got myself an extra ball, which is nice. As I said as well in that opening video, these red targets, I haven't been aiming for them. I have managed to get Pulp and FI. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completions of these red targets away from getting Pulp Fiction Frenzy as well. So again, if you have a good game, chances are you're going to get most of the way there, and then you might need to focus on that. So hopefully, I'm not going to do it now because it's pretty dangerous, these targets, but hopefully we'll get to a point where I might be able to play that as well.
So maybe if you've got a multi-ball, for instance, that would help you.
Unfortunately, it only counts in single ball play.
Really?
See, this is the thing about this game.
But that does hold. Pulp Fiction holds
It
between
does.
balls.
It
as well.
does.
One of the few
At
things it does.
least it holds.
Yeah.
But you've got to only do it. It's only in single ball play that you're
Wow.
able to do it. Yeah. Okay, so let's stick with my strategy. I think. I remember I'm still at 2x.
Yes.
Still at 2x. So all I need is that target there, and then this one for 3x.
So this, just to make the point, this target here is solid. That's a solid light. This one has the flashing lights. Craig wants to hit that at that point. That's going to mean he has to hit the shot here above the magnet.
Yeah.
To get 3x.
So I'm going to keep working my way through the roll scenes if I can. So BMF wallet is lit. Maybe I can backhand it. I'll see if I can try. Oh, nowhere near. Okay, so hit the target.
A tasty burger.
Here we go. This is tasty. Okay, I'm also going to collect my gun bonus now. Now this was something that I showed on that Shats video before. So 4x times 65,000. So this is going to be a 200 and whatever it is collect. If I can hit it. Oh, and the ball save was on this lane, not this lane, and I died. So it would have been 264,000 collect. It was still, you know, a decent ball. and I got an extra ball, so I can go again. But my playfield multiplier is gone. My big kahuna bonus is gone. All of that work is gone. I have to go again, but that's part of the game. So now we're working towards our next cast chaos. We can play cast chaos again, but really it's about going up there and getting my big kahuna bonus targets. And what I'll try and do now is get to the shot if I can. You've got to really move this machine, and you've got to be able to have the patience as well. Oh, come open again. There we go.
Say goodnight and go home. Check out the big brain on Brad.
So I collected both those two characters then, but the thing that I was really going for was the scene. So this is, I think, the most dangerous mode to aim for. I'll play it anyway, just to try and show it, if I can. So it's just hitting this target over and over. So shats across, go for the target. Oh, there's another lock. So that's lock 2. So maybe I should be going for that multi-ball now. I haven't really been focused on any multi-balls. I've just been going for the scenes. Maybe I'll try and finish Gold Watch and try and get that final collection bonus if I possibly can. But if I was playing this in a competition, I definitely wouldn't be going for this. This is dangerous. All right, okay, got the multi-ball. Wasn't going for that, but we'll play it. Now, what this actually does is it stops the mode. So as I was saying before, you can't combine anything in this game. It's just playing the multi-ball now. Right, so in this multi-ball, you've got to go for these targets in the middle to begin with. I think you've got to complete them 3 times. And then the lock's light in the middle. So I've hit those targets down. The locks are lit. So the locks are in the middle there, in the middle of the pawn shop, yeah? Survive. I'm really not very good at this shot. I feel like it should be much easier than what I find it, you know? And that's the end of it. So I played that now, you see? So that multi-ball, Pawn Shop Panic, I just played that multi-ball, but it's not lit because I didn't complete it. And that's going to be the thing that's going to hold up a lot of people in terms of making it to the wizard mode. It's incredibly hard. Incredibly hard. Right, but now the mode restarts, you see? So it wasn't playing the mode. Gold Watch wasn't carrying on in the multi-ball. The multi-ball just played, finished, and now Gold Watch is carrying on. So I'll keep going with that and try and get that end shot. Now, this is my timer here. So I'm on 11 seconds. At 10 seconds, you get your timer, that hurry up timer in order to collect. So actually, I think I'm just going to go and try and hit one target and try and get the collect. Right, and now, so you see it went down to 4, but it stopped. So the timer has stopped. I've got 4 seconds, all under control. There's no need to rush, even though he's trying to make you rush. Hit this shot. Hey.
Well done.
Now, unfortunately, I only hit like this target once or twice or something, so it was only 100,000. But it's another mode completed. So we're 2 out of 4 on that one now. Hit the roll scene. Now this is the other big thing. Roll scene's lit again. Now this target is lit. If I hit this target, I get my outline ball save again, which is massive, isn't it? You know. So hitting that target down.
So what have you got here? You've got the twist contest. You've got the Gold Watch.
So I've got two more modes to play: clean the car and BMF wallet. but I need to hit that roll scene target down first, which will give me a ball save, and then get back in the scoop.
And I think this is the hardest shot in the game, by the way. I've been playing this game for pretty much 2 weeks now.
It is tricky.
That's
it
the
is
hardest
tricky.
shot for me.
Yeah, it
or
is
that,
very-
or the gold watch.
And I think the reason it's so tricky is because it's so important.
Yeah.
You know, it's the most important shot in the game. Right, here we go. Oh, God, didn't mean to do that. Okay. There we go. And now my left out lane is protected. And we clean the car. Now this is the best mode.
It's the spinners.
Yeah. And as I've showed, you know, the spinners are the most important shot in the game, so I should be fairly tuned in to shooting those spinners, hopefully, and we can get up to a decent value. Okay, here we go. Character, another character.
You gotta make some phone calls.
Is that number 3 or number 4?
People? Well, then do it.
Okay, that's huge because it went all the way around, you see, because I had the drive fast. Okay, that's my second lock on Briefcase Boogie. So I'm working towards that one as well. So as you can see, 233,000 is what I've currently earned on my spinner mode. I've got 17 seconds left. I'm going to try and build it more. And then I'm going to try and get the end cash again. Now, obviously, what would be amazing if I had my playfield multiplier up as well, then it would be all even higher. You know, it's all a gamble. The whole game is a gamble.
I'm losing life, people.
Okay, so I went. Unfortunately, then I shouldn't have done that. I should have just paused and hit the shot. But it's all good. I've still got some time. Oh wow, my big Kahuna. Okay, so I didn't get Okay, so I didn't get my big Kahuna. Sorry, I didn't get my end collect. But I've done my third mode here, so I'm just BMF wallet away, and now I have my big Kahuna bonus lit. Obviously, I have to try and go for that. I'm also most of my way through Pulp Fiction, so I'm getting near there. I'm also one shot away on the lock from Briefcase Boogie. It's all happening. Now's about the time where I'm going to drain.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, here we go.
Hamburger, cornerstone of any nutritious
Go on. It's another big Kahuna.
It's a tasty burger.
Ooh, okay.
Toss the weapon.
1, 2, so it's going quite well as well in terms of my characters.
So 2 of those characters are locked, and you can probably see Jimmy and Maya at the moment are flashing. That's because they've not been locked in.
There he is.
3
That's
times.
3x. And there's my multi-ball. Okay.
So you've got three times multiplier on the multi-ball.
Yeah. Briefcase Boogie.
Good luck.
Yeah, well, I need it. This is a rock hard multi-ball in order to complete, but we'll give it a go. Again, if I can get to the later stages, then the value of this is big. So, that was nice. Whoosh. So I've got to hit that payoff. There it is. Don't know what about the value of that. Maybe you could tell me what the values are as I'm making these shots. Because I think it's going to be pretty valuable at 3x, but I don't know. That's good. Left orbit. Oh. What was that?
150k.
150, not bad. But I think the big one is the red ones. So these are green ones.
Will they change the colour once you
Yeah,
get them
so
all? They
yeah,
change
exactly.
the
So
colour.
I did it once. I've done it
So
once.
you're on
so-
yellow.
Yeah. Right, nice. This is good. Come on. So there's 3 shots actually. I always get confused about that. There's 3 shots. There's both orbits, but there's also the lock in the middle on the pawn shot. You see, there's a little payoff light there as well.
Just
Yeah.
so as you see, it's flashing here.
Yeah.
There's payoff, and all the other shots that you're seeing, the payoffs
Yeah.
are inserts on the playfield.
Now I can hit an orbit. Okay, so now this is the collect that I'm on about. So I've made 2. So I think the way it works is I made 1 payoff shot, and then it lights on the briefcase boogie shot for a collect, and then I've made 2, and now it'll be another one, and then it'll be 3, and then another one, and then 4. So I think it's really tricky, and you've got to do it in multi-ball, obviously. So there we go. Let's try and do an up and over and hit the briefcase. Nice.
Well
Come
done.
on. Nice. What's that? 300k.
300K,
So yeah.
yeah.
So it was 150 and 300. So I guess the next one will be 450. Nice.
I think that was 225.
Was it? Yeah. And that's just for the initial one. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay, so that's the end of the multi-ball. Which is good. We're up to 5 million now, which is decent, but it's nowhere near what we can be achieved if we can just get a hold of it with the multipliers. But again, see, like that. So I've played both the multi balls now, but I didn't complete them. So those lights, so I'll have to play them again. You see, in order to get to the wizard mode. Okay, I've lit them all for Cast Chaos, so that's why it's
And you've got
strobing.
3 times
And I've got,
playfield.
so this could be
and
big.
multiplier bonuses. 5 times multiplier bonus at the moment as well. And
Yep.
the revolver is almost fully lit.
Come on then. Oh god. Okay. Come on. Whoosh.
The revolver is fully lit.
Thanks.
sorry, I should shut up, really.
So you can see I was really struggling with this backhand, so I think maybe I shat or...
You can sometimes get it on the backhand.
I have been
sometimes.
doing it,
Yeah.
doing it. I'm just not very consistent, so it's probably not the best idea. So I'm going to go back up top, hopefully go into that target. There it is. Oh no, I didn't like register. Okay, that's shots, come on. No. No. Come on, give me the ball. Okay,
Well done. Good rescue.
come on, please hit it. No.
Oh. Oh, it's a wanker.
And it isn't that the essence of what pinball is all about.
Everyone watching will understand what's just happened there. You were one shot away.
and look, Pulp Fiction letters. I was 2 away from that. I was at least the bonus is lovely. 800,000. You know, it was 6.2 is a nice game, but it could have been so much more.
Yeah, well, that's the best game on this machine so far, mate. You are the grand mushroom, the grand champignon.
Yeah,
I think.
solid. It's a nice game, and what I did do is show off pretty much all of the elements of the game.
You absolutely did.
I didn't kind of capitalise on everything as good as you can do. You know, that's the amazing thing about it, and what will keep you coming back for more.
Can I just make the point? It is not easy with me sticking a camera in your face. And believe it or not, you're seeing things like this, and you're just seeing the playfield. Believe you me, that's right in Craig's way when I'm doing that. And that, I've got to say, that was on take 1.
That was on take one. That was
Huh?
take 1. That was a nice game. That was a nice game. You know, I'm glad I got to show it off. I think it's a fabulous game. I really do.
You going to get one?
I think eventually. You know, I'm not. I can only afford to have so many games. But you know, I knew I was going to love it. But it's, you know, I know that everybody watching knows what it feels like when you want to press that start button again. That addictive pinball niche, and this is like, this is all of it, isn't it? This is like crack.
Yeah, it really. I told Craig earlier. Last night I went and sat down. I'd finished playing it. I went and sat down, got myself a cup of tea, sat on the sofa, and I said to my daughter, I'm just going back down to the cave just for one more game, just for one more. And funny enough, that was when I had my best score. So last night. So. Yeah, it's a magnificent game. It really is. We were saying earlier, it's not going to be for everyone, this game. But some people will call it genius, and some people will say, I don't know what all the fuss is about. But I already know it's going to be one of my favourite games.
And all I'm hoping is that I in some way showed off where the genius is. Because even though I didn't necessarily capitalise, you know, there will be scores in the 30-40 million range on this game. You know, 6 million. But I did all of the things, I just didn't cash them in at the right time in order to show it. But I think I showed off all of the elements and what it is that you're aiming for. And the thing is, you know, you could play 1,000 games and not do it, and then all of a sudden you'll just do it. And then it's like, oh my God, and I think the other thing about this game is it harks back to the old school days where the high score is king. You know, the grand champion is king. If you've got that grand champion on this game, you've done something special there. And you know, it's not just about the wizard mode. Whereas, you know, on the many of the new Stern games, once you've achieved, you know, King of the Monsters on Godzilla, or once you've achieved, it's like there is almost a little bit of like, oh, I've done it now. Yeah. I don't think you'll ever have this on this. Because there's always that grand champion there that I know if I just do this, then I'll be able to go a little bit more, you know. I think it's fabulous. I really do. And, you know, Josh Sharp, who is the rules designer, Mark Ritchie, who did the playfield, or that whole team, you know, they live and breathe pinball. They didn't need to make this game at all. You know, they're far along in their careers doing different stuff, and they've all just come together and have tried to create something this special. And this is 4 or 5 years that this is been made for, and so you're getting something this highly tuned, really, really considered, really thought about. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Love it.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well, thanks for coming along to play.
Pleasure.
Mate.
I appreciate it as well, because I know how few of these are in the world that are made, and obviously it's the only one in the UK. I don't know, it might be the only one of the only ones in Europe. So just to have a pleasure to come and play it, it's just been amazing. And yeah, I just hope I've showed it off, and I think I have. You know, all the things that I've done, I might have got a few bits wrong, and maybe that some things will change in the code revision, but you kind of get the idea. And it's bloody fun. You know?
I just want to make the point as well. You know, Craig is an excellent player, and you'd have seen a lot of times he was doing the shats, if you pardon the expression. You don't have to do that.
No,
I'm nowhere near as good a player as Craig, and I've had... Well, actually, I had a good game earlier, didn't I?
You did. You had like 2.5 million earlier, which is brilliant.
Yeah, well, a good ball. I've pretty much earned it on one ball. So,
yeah.
You know, don't think that you have to be his standard to enjoy this game. You really, really don't. Also, go and check out on the channel as well. I don't know which order I'll put it up. We'll have a separate video which will explain the bonus multipliers, which we're putting up as a separate video, because it's sort of... it's a bit stop-starty if we throw it into this, and Craig needed to have some sort of element of flow to the game and concentrate on what he was trying to achieve, which was to explain everything to you. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure.